Okay, so this is going to air Thursday. And on Friday is the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. And I don't know where you guys stand on this, but I think this is going to be ugly. I think Jake Paul's going to win. I think it could be a massacre if it gets past the first round. There's only 2-minute rounds, which is good. But if Mike don't catch him in the first round, I think that's it. Because I don't care how good a shape you are. Was Mike 56 or 58? I don't know. Let me see. How old is Mike Tyson? He's 58. 58 is 58. So they say the last thing to go is your power, but you got to get to him before you got to hit something to get to have somebody feel the power. And I just don't think Mike's going to get to him. Jake's in his mid-20s. He can fight. People always bag on him like he's not fighting real fighters. No, he's fighting real fighters. He's not fighting like the top echelon boxers, but he's fighting real fighters. And he got power and he can punch. And I think people think this is still Mike from 89, 88. If you remember, God, it was almost 20 years ago. Mike didn't look good his last couple fights. He had already kind of just went, cash it in. Then when he fought Roy Jones a couple years ago, it was, Roy had once he got knocked out, he was never the same. And then that kind of they were just kind of like, it's kind of boring, honestly. And this fight could be the same way. I'm glad it's 2-minute rounds. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, especially Mike. The last thing I want to see is Mike face down on the canvas, knocked out. Nobody wants to see that. And I think Jake Paul's going to win. I think it's going to be, I'm not going to say easy. I just think it's not the Tyson in his 20s. If this was prime Mike Tyson, Jake wouldn't last a minute and a half with that Tyson. Come on now. Prime Mike? Yeah, this is even a discussion. This fight would have never been made, first of all. But 58, I know people want to think this is Tyson from years ago, but hell, I remember I got in a big argument with a dude back in when he fought Lennox Lewis. This is when AOL had the messenger chats and stuff, and I was going back and forth with this dude about Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson, and I was like, bro, Lennox Lewis is at the top of his game. The only time he ever overlooked somebody, I think, was Hasim Rockban. And then I said, I'll never do it again. And then, so I was just like, Lewis is going to just annihilate Tyson. And he ended up doing exactly what I thought would happen. So I think this could be similar to that Lennox Lewis-Mike Tyson fight. I think everybody's going to get the butterflies when Mike's come walking in. The first punch Mike throws, we're going to see a glimpse of that classic head movement, bow, bow. But if he don't get him in the first round, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't care how much you run. I don't care how much CrossFit, how much breathing exercises you do. 58 is 58. You get tired quick. Let me tell you something. When I was at the wedding this weekend, the parties went to about 2 a.m. every night. At midnight, I was checking out. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was checking out at midnight. I couldn't go anymore. And so I just think the same thing's going to happen. So I'm going to watch, probably. It's on Netflix, so it's going to be easy to watch. I just think after that first round, and hopefully Mike gets a couple flurries in, hits him a couple times, and then what I hope it goes a distance. I hope nobody gets hurt. And I hope it's boring, honestly. Because then a boring fight means nobody's taking a lot of punishment. And I'm going to watch like everybody else. And I could be wrong. I don't think I am. But, yeah, I think Jake Paul is going to win this. And I think he's going to win it easy, honestly. So I hope nobody sends this to Mike because I don't want him coming after me. Just my opinion. Like I said, I don't want to see it happen, but it's just my opinion. So that's going to be Friday on Netflix. Then Saturday, we got the big UFC fight. John Jones, Stipe Miocic. I'll say I think John Jones is going to win, but I'm kind of rooting for Stipe just because he's an Ohio dude. And he just seems like a decent guy. Not that John's not a decent enough guy, but Stipe just seems like he's a family guy. He really reps Ohio. I love people to rep Ohio, by the way. Jake Paul, Ohio. Listen, Cleveland's running shit this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. Between Jake Paul and Stipe, Friday and Saturday night, Cleveland, Ohio. You guys, I know you're still reeling off the World Series, and the Browns ain't doing shit. The Cavs are doing great, but this could really be a Cleveland weekend if Jake and Stipe wins. So I'm predicting John Jones to win, but I'm rooting for Stipe. So I'll put it like that.